Hey guys, I wanted to go over a brief video of how to disable the capacitive keys on either side of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. And as a matter of fact, I believe you can do this on any Samsung Galaxy phone as long as you can acquire the applications through the Play Store. I came from the iPhone 6 Plus and really enjoy using that phone when I'm in bed reading on my back. I hold it like this typically, but with this phone that's impossible to do because you activate the capacitive keys, the back key or the recent menu key. Handing this over to a friend, they tend to typically activate this, get confused and frustrated, especially if they come from the iPhone. They have no idea what they're dealing with when they pick up a phone like this. It's silly, but it frustrates them, and it bothers me because I like to hold it in a particular way. And I know there are a lot of other people that want to figure out how to do this, so I decided to make this video once I figured it out. It took me quite a while, and if I could help you guys out with this, that would be pretty cool. So what you're going to need is two different apps. You're going to need Simple Control and this guy over here, All-in-One Gestures. I want you to download Simple Control first because that's going to place the capacitive keys on the home screen. I'm going to show you guys how to use that. Once you get it, you open it right up. You'll get this little prompt. We skip right over that. This is the activation area. When it's highlighted in teal, that's where the actual capacitive keys, which are here, are going to pop up. This is much like the Google Nexus phones. You got your back key, menu key, and home key, and you can rearrange these just by clicking and holding if you want them in a particular order. So the teal mark indicates where my activation area on my screen is. So that was the left area and that's the bottom area. Okay, if you go into activation area by scrolling down, will explain to you basically everything I just said. And then the options area is something that I want you guys to note, especially the auto hide and the outside touch. This is going to be a higher number by default. If you lower it, it will kind of make it seem like a more seamless experience when you slide your thumb up from the bottom of the screen. That menu will like basically disappear as soon as you're done using it. So I'll click back, and then by the time it loads the back page and text is on there, it'll be gone, so I don't have to slide it down to make it disappear. You just want to make sure you hit apply to everything and then test it out. Okay, there it is there, and then I have it set here. And then if you rotate the phone into landscape mode, if it were to rotate right now, let's see, it should come up over here and then again on the bottom. There it is. Okay, so that's the first step. The next step is to download All-in-One Gestures. You open that app up. You're going to see three different tabs up here. Go to Hard Key, okay? And then you're going to tap Enable on that. And then you're going to see these different sections: Home Key, Back Key, Recent Apps. I like the home key on this phone because it reminds me a little bit of that Apple experience I come from, and I use the double tap to activate Google Now. So I leave that, but you can also disable that if you want and have everything on the screen. But I go down to the back key section, I click that, it's going to come up, this menu is going to come up, and it's going to show you a few different options that you can choose for different gestures on the screen. But since we're not using gestures in this app, we're going to just hit no action. Okay, and then make sure you do the same thing for long press below it, and then go to the recent apps and do the exact same thing, hit no action, and make sure that's for both. No action again. All right, that's all you have to do, and then you just hit that. This app runs in the background. Hit the home button. Okay, and now look, we're going to open up the internet, and look at that. Oh my god, awesome. I don't hit it anymore. If I want to go back, I just slide my finger up and tap that. If I want to go to my home screen and I don't want to hit the button, slide up, hit the circle in the center. If I need the menu, slide up, hit the menu key. All right. You can change the activation width. I have it very narrow, so it's right over the home button, which is why I didn't activate when I was over here. So that's all under the Simple Control application and under the options in that area. One little thing that kind of bugs me a tad with this workaround that I figured out, if you grab onto the phone and hit the capacitive key, you get like a delay in the screen, I guess because the app is kind of overriding that command. So it takes like a second or two before it'll pick it up. But if you're just scrolling through and then you move your hand, it actually doesn't affect it at all. So if you go that way first, you'll see a delay. But other than that, it works perfectly. I absolutely love it, and I hope this helps you out, guys, because this drove me nuts, and it took me a long time to figure this out. Again, when I got to S4, I tried figuring this out because I thought they were so annoying, and the only thing I could ever find was how to disable the capacitive light keys. And all the ways to actually disable the keys were through rooting the phone, and I have no idea how to root the phone. This is a better way to do it with 2 applications. I don't notice any severe decrement in battery life. So I hope that this helps you guys out and makes this phone a more enjoyable experience to use. And maybe in the S8 they'll get rid of them and just keep the home button. All right, enjoy.